Hello, my name is Zhatelier. Welcome back for another episode of EU4 as the Papal State. In previous episode we were going to do a bit more fighting in the north. Actually, I think we did do some fighting in the north as well, by annexing Milan. But we did also get a little bit ground in the south from Naples before they got reunionized under Spain. So yeah, that was a thing. But we've got quite a bit of area. We do have a decent bit of aggressive expansion, especially towards Venice and Genoa right now, which could be bad, could be also quite handy in certain aspects. We do not have a truce with Venice right now, and we do have a mission to take out Milan. Well, a rather agenda to take out Milan. So that could be quite handy to do. I'm not entirely sure if we could do that right now, but that is definitely on the docket of things to do. Another thing I suppose we could do... Actually, let's think about this. We could improve relations with Spain for the time being. We're not really in a good relations with them, but actually... Oh, we love them. Okay. Right, so let's improve relations with Spain then. Just to keep them on our good side, so we don't need to worry about them trying to backstab us or anything like that. And then let's unport our way. So the Teutonic Order has been annexed. We kind of need to release them sooner or later. And also Livonian Order, we kind of need to make sure that they get their independence at some point. We can't really vassalize them, because the distance of borders is just too massive. So that's a bit of a problem there. We're getting a whole lot of money though, which is definitely nice. Actually, one other... Ooh, Genoa no longer has a religious turmoil. Firenze is 29 development, so we could probably go ahead and get another admin point there, for example. Yeah, that's 30. Which does also allow us to turn that into a level 3 trade port if need be. Or, well, a world trade thingamajig. But that's going to be 1,000 ducats, so that's going to take a while. But you also have, actually... Right, in Avignon we had the... Oh, that's already level 1, okay. So province governing costs reduce clergy max privileges. Oh. And when upgraded we get Splendor, okay. Oh, we can start converting something. Oh, yeah, there we go. Navarra, shouldn't take too long. So getting to the point where we can start converting a lot of these provinces. It's costing us a little bit, but it's not too bad. We can then get a bit more conversions done, which means that we can get the convert provinces portion over here. We're also not far from actually getting one of our first of these in here. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to take. We could go for the institution spread. That could be quite handy. Ship raid power would be also quite nice. Mercenary discipline is okay for the Swiss Guard. War score cost versus other relations would be quite handy. Blockade impact on siege is also quite useful in certain cases. We don't really have that massive fleet yet, though. But it could still be quite handy. Oh, we can start converting Como as well. Okay, convert everything. Oh, there we go. Cremona has been converted. That's one less province to worry about. We could see some land, but I'm not going to anger the nobility right now. We'll be getting the loyalty up soon enough. We do also have 63%, so we don't really need to worry about the stuff there too much right now. Oh, and we got them. Oh, hard achievement. Alright then. Giggity. We could go ahead and build another manufacturer maybe, although none of these are particularly good. Well, Parma could be okay with 0.4. Any good workshops by chance? Spoleto would be okay-ish. But nothing great. Could maybe people... Oh, Firenze could have a barracks there. That's actually not a bad idea. We'll build that one. We'll save up the rest of the money for now. Oh, and there we go. We've got Lerdo as a core. So we could actually go ahead and turn that into a proper state now. It will cost us a little bit extra on admin points, but that's fine. Ooh, and actually we can upgrade this to level 2. There we go. So that's going to give us a bit more trade power. You know, we already have 56%. There's a bit of pirates in there. We've got a decent bit of guns hunting them down, though, so it's not too bad. Could be better, but it could also be a lot worse. Oh, we got a transport ship over here. Okay, let's go and get that one. In here. Could potentially just get rid of this one, to be fair. Because we are over our fish limit, ship limit right now. Yeah, we're going to actually just disband that ship there. And I guess this one's going to continue doing the... Oh, actually, it needs to go and repair. We can also upgrade a couple of the ships, so that's fine. Shouldn't take too long. Oh, and yeah, there's of course the pirates in Genoa are still causing some issues. Yeah, I mean, it's not that bad in the end, but we'll need to deal with that. Ooh, Helra is one. Oh, they're fighting Spain and Naples. You know what? Sure. Who are they actually fighting right now? Liège, Flanders, Dortmund, Helra, Berg, England, Scotland, and Friesland. Okay, who's the Right, it's Friesland is the Emperor. Right, and Austria is probably going to be the next one. I could add some more provinces to the HRA, to be fair. To get some nice modifiers for the provinces themselves, so I think it's worthwhile. Oh, and we can recall the diplomat in Trent. So we've got good relations there. We can't start annexing them yet for another 3 years, mind you. But that is something that we'll definitely be doing somewhere down the line. So it's France. France is not fighting a war right now. They've got a lot of troops there. Hey, there we go. Navarra has been converted. And I don't suppose there's... no, we can't convert any other things yet. But we're getting a decent bit of conversion at least done. And it should also help a little bit. Ooh, actually. Could turn Romagnol into accepted culture. We're not... Yeah, we're ahead of time in tech. We don't have any ideas to take right now, so I'm actually going to do that. And then maybe Lombard could be another one. I think that's going to be a decent boost in here. Oh yeah, there we go. 36 ducats per month now. Almost at least, so that's a profit, mind you. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. Hey, there we go. That's another conversion done. So that's going to save us a little bit more money in terms of that. And we are getting some more discoveries down along the coast of Africa, apparently. Ethiopia is pretty strong. We've got good relations with them. We're not allied with them, mind you, but we've got good relations. I'd rather keep it that way, because they could be very handy in a war against Ottomans sooner or later. And speaking of ideas, we could get the Morale Navies another upgrade. There we go. Actually, I might put in the... We've got a decent bit of mill points coming in already, so I don't think we need to worry about that one too much. Could put in the focus there, or we could even... I'm going to promote the advisor. No, it's going to cost us a bit of money, but at the same time, it's an extra point per month. So it's not too bad, so we can get the quality ideas completed sooner rather than later. Although what we'll probably do is... actually, I wonder... We'll probably get one more, then we'll get the mill tech, and then we'll complete the idea group. Ooh, to recall the diplomats. And we're losing the great power stages. Okay, so Poland's overtaking us by 1 point. Okay, well, I think we need to fix that. Let's have a look at the development, shall we? Lucca is not far from getting another level. You know what, we'll go ahead and get a little bit extra development there. So that should get us above the Polish again next month, so that's good. We do, of course, have the possibility to do a bit of fighting now. We've still got a lot of aggression expansion towards Genoa and Venice. So it'll probably be against Venice now that I think of it. I did check, actually, before starting this episode, though, that Poland does not have the 6-shock general anymore. So that is actually pretty good news for us. So I do wonder, if we were to declare war on Venice, they would have Poland and Knight as their allies. We do not have necessarily... Oh, hold on a minute. We could get... Oh, yeah, we could get a shipyard over here. Get that underway. Just to get a little bit more naval force limit, so we're not too much over the limit. And then, yeah, if we have a look at the Venetians, so... Actually... They got 43,000 men and 82 ships. Okay, so they got a large fleet. There's no denying that. If we were to get Austria to help us, we would be roughly on par with numbers. Maybe not that great, but it would be okay-ish. And we want to get Milano as the war goal. France would not join, because they got a good attitude towards our enemies. Knights are allied to the enemy, so that wouldn't really be an option either. I believe... Hold on a minute. So you're guaranteeing independence of Albania. I do not have any claims on Albania, do I? No, it would be no Casus Belli war. So I can't really do that one either. If I had gotten a bit more from Naples, I could potentially get a claim there, but that would be a bit dangerous, actually, to be next to Ottomans. They've got a fairly sizable army, 65,000. So yeah, I'd rather not go for that quite yet. But yeah, so Venice, we could potentially fight a war against them. On the other hand, we're still a great power. Could I... The Knights, could I, as a great power, force you to break your alliance? Break alliance with Venice? No. Okay, never mind. What about France? Could I make you to break your alliance with Genoa? Nope. Well, they're also a great power, so yeah, I guess not. Okay, so we don't really quite have the influence I was hoping for. Oh, but let's go ahead and send the Papal fleet out to do some more pirate hunting in Genoa. Keep the area secure. So we've got the... Yeah, we've got a decent bit of power in there. We'll be able to hinder the pirates a bit further. We're also getting some of the manufactories now, so our income should be increasing drastically. Now we are... Oh, incorruptible. Well, that's quite handy. We could actually go ahead and increase the army size over here to 24,000. Because we can easily do that. Let's get one more cavalry. And I guess we'll just get 3 more artillery. So that's going to be 8 artillery. That's going to be good for a lot of the forts. So that should make sieging down things much, much easier for us. Oh, and there we go. Austria is the Emperor, which means that we're going to lose... Oh. Okay. Heretics encroach on our land. While we have worked hard to root out the heretical confusion that seeks to undermine the Christian faith, just across our borders, a nation has embraced it. Perhaps they think we've failed to notice that they have allowed those who reject the Catholic Church to set their agenda in the capital, spreading their lives rapidly from it. Perhaps they think we've failed to notice that our own country has seen provinces turn from the true faith. Have we? No, we also see... Okay, so we can either get a border friction casus belli against Switzerland, or we can lose some prestige and get some diplo points. I'm actually going to spend some prestige to get diplo points. But there we go. Now we don't have the submission to the emperors, which means national unrest drops down drastically. We'll be better with prestige, and we can also increase the stability a bit cheaper. Now we do have a bit of rebellions, Gouger Sprout in the south, I reckon. Not that bad though. Got the fort over there. I'm actually going to go and move the army into Salerno. Then continue the suppression there. Ooh, production resources flawed. I'd rather not spend admin points, so we can afford spending a bit of prestige. Respect your elders. So we lose a bit of loyalty from the clergy, but they should still be fairly loyal. Actually, that reminds me. We could see some more land. There we go, 69%. Nice. And we are still making quite a bit of money. Although maybe a little bit less right now, I suppose, since the army size is increasing. Land theft. I'd rather favor the nobility right now to make sure that they stay somewhat loyal. Clergy is going to lose some influence, which is actually fine by me. We could always, as a bit of a warm-up for the war against Venice, we could do a fight against Savoy. Because again, they have no allies. We could go for Torino as the... We've got claims on all of their stuff, so this should be actually fairly easy. Well, we'll wait until the army is ready up here, and then we're going to push in, I think. Shouldn't be too bad. So let's go ahead and march in there. Torino as a war goal. Off we go. Be a fairly quick war. That's going to be a stack wipe. There we go. Let's go ahead and detach a siege. We'll go and make sure to siege down Saluzzo. And then go from there. Could invite Austria, but I don't think we have to. We'll save up that call to arms until Venice is, or we start declaring the war in Venice. That should then be fine. Let's actually have a look at the peace deal already. So we'll take these two. Is that going to be a coalition? In theory, it wouldn't be too bad of a coalition directly. It could actually be our key to fighting Genoa, although it's a bit risky. We can probably wait a little bit until the siege is done. Of course, they wouldn't accept the peace deal right now anyway. Could also try to improve relations with Swiss right now, I suppose. Of course, we'll also take as much money as we can, which is not going to be a huge amount. Right, so Switzerland, let's go and improve relations with you in the meanwhile, shall we? And we'll go ahead and combine these again. We've got plenty of artillery. Oh yeah, we've got +5 from the artillery. Well, I suppose it's a level 1 fort, so that makes sense. Oh, walls breach. Well, there we go. That should go a lot faster now. Still making pretty good amount of money, even though we've got all the forts active and all that. The Venetians do have a decent bit of army. We might want to... I suppose I can't build up to that one directly. If we were to... Yeah, we could get a bit more troops for the second army. Maybe get another cannon there. There we go. So siege to Torino completed. And then, I suppose, yeah, is that still going to be a potential coalition? Yeah, I don't think they would fire it necessarily because we're allied to both Austria and France. So we can probably take this. We'll need to sit down for a little while before we declare any further wars, but that's fine. Get those cores underway. We could become the defender of faith, but I'm going to go and just build another manufactory. And I suppose Terrace... Oh, actually, Parma could be quite nice. So we'll build... Oh, Lucca is even better. Alright then, let's go and build at the textile manufactory there. Also going to move this one to Novara. And let's go and do a bit of rebel suppression over here. That should probably be fine. Oh, and Trent is still sitting down there. I could potentially annex Trent soon. I don't know if I need to, but I could do it. I would get a few units at least. If nothing else. Is there good workshops now? No, most of these are not that great for us. And the marketplaces aren't really much either. Well, Napoli could probably get one of these courthouses, and maybe Pisa as well. Reducing some of the costs there. Oh, and we're 30 years away from getting one of the, or the next institution, rather. So institution spread could be kind of handy. Could get the extra trade power from ships, that would also be somewhat useful. Like, there's so many good things in the Age of Reformation, to be fair. Blockade impact on siege, for example, that is really handy. Because we might not really have the naval supremacy to utilize that yet. I'm going to go with the institutional spread, though. I'd rather have that sooner rather than later. Because I don't know how long it's going to take for us to get the next one. Probably not like an insane amount of time, mind you. Ooh. Right, over here, encourage development. We could probably go and take that edict away. That's going to save us a bit of money. Oh yeah, there's a ducat per month. Not bad, not bad. Heretics encroach on our lands. Okay, we're going to, again, at the cost of some prestige, we'll take a bit more Diplo points. Which is probably fine. Let's actually have a look at the development again. Real quick, is there anything else that is close to getting room for another building by chance? That's kind of what oh, actually, well, I can't do anything in there right now. Ooh, Ferrara, okay. Sure, let's get some more Diplo over there. Or some more production, so that's also... Oh, and Naples has a revolt. Luckily, our army is right there. 21,000 men should be plenty to defeat the enemy. Oh yeah, they got a good general there. That wasn't enough. At which point we can actually get this one back to Naples. Or actually, we'll get it even closer over here. Start drilling a little bit. Get some more professionalism. So we do have quite a long border with Genoa. They do have France as an ally, which is a bit of a problem. Otherwise, we could start conquering there. Oh, and there's still the Portuguese pirates in here. Bloody Portugal. Do I need to excommunicate you? Well, I can't excommunicate you right now, but sooner or later I probably will have to. Ooh, okay, we improved relations with the Swiss already. There's also the 3 leagues, which is potentially a bit upset with us, so we'll go ahead and improve relations with there for the time being. Oh, and Ferrara could get a shipyard now. Excellent. So there's also things like Urbino, that's 15. Do I need to have that? Oh, right, that's already level 2. Yeah, it needs to be 25 for the level 3. Well, that's fine. We can definitely save up some money. So we've got another 13 years before we need to get Milano. Or we fail this mission. So we need to probably start preparing for a war against... oh, right. Spain's got yet another cardinal. So us and Austria combined would be about equal numbers with the Venetians. Of course, I don't think that includes the Hungarian troops, so we might have a slight advantage in there. Big problem would be the Venetian armies initially. They don't have that great generals, though, so we could potentially... I guess what we should probably do is first wait for the rebellions to get high enough so that we can trigger them in Savoy and... well, mostly Savoy, I guess. In fact, what I should probably do is... Oh, we can't supply on either one of those. Okay, well, at least not yet. That's a bit unfortunate. Oh, there's another courthouse completed. Production research is flawed. I disagree. Ooh, we can get a Naples converting. Excellent. Torino, not yet, but soon. Oh, okay, the learning about maps of Anatolia. Oh, there's that one province, probably, that they got. We can get another quality idea, or we could save up the point. Actually, we're going to save up the points for the Miltech. Once we get the Miltech, we should be ready to do a bit of a scuffle with the Venetians, then. Oh, Flanders is moving through. Oh, right, that's been sieged down by Liège. And looks like England sieging down. Oh, okay, so Spain might not be in that strong a situation currently. We cannot ally them, but that's fine. They've got 60,000 men in there. Okay, but if those are busy, that's good for us. France is not busy at all. I was kind of hoping that they might be at some point. Ooh. There you go, let's get Torino converting already. Great protection against... Oh, right, and Piedmont, we can go ahead and turn into a state. There we go, a little bit more money. It's not a huge amount, mind you. There's still a lot of autonomy. Oh, and I could actually go ahead and add in... Oh, corruption. We'll take some corruption. We can pay that off easily. I'd rather not lose stability if I can avoid it. So what I can do now, especially with Austria as the emperor, we'll add in the provinces into the HRE. Oh, and Austria doesn't have an eligible heir, I reckon. Okay, so they might not be the emperor for too long. That's a bit unfortunate. For both us and them. I might need to get a fort over here on the western front. Maybe we'll go ahead and build the fort in Saluzzo. I don't suppose, no, there's no other forts in there, so this could be a nice border fort with the French. That's a precaution. Oh, crusade against the Ottomans. Well, that's quite handy. Thank you, France. Not that we are fighting the Ottomans quite yet, but sooner or later we will be. Ooh, we can get another conversion underway. Yep, Peter, let's get that underway. We're converting fairly quickly, which is very nice. Can I have a larger army now? As a matter of fact, yes, we'll get another 3 cannons in here. So it's now 2 24,000 men armies plus the 4,000 Swiss Guard. Which I could probably just let go at this point. They are quite nice, admittedly. But we can keep them as a... in case of emergency, essentially. Although we don't really pay that much upkeep for them or anything like that. So maybe I will just hold on to them. But basically we could pay same amount of upkeep as we would for a normal army. Although if we disband that, that might become a larger army. I don't know. Or they might get the new leader. Right, 3 leagues with improved relations to the max. France is going... Oh, France is fighting the Ottomans. Okay, what is this war about? Who's fighting who? Oh, Genoa, France, and Burgundy. Okay. That's good to know. In which case, I might be able to declare war on Ragusa. I don't have a claim there yet. Oh, I've also got a truce with them. Why do I have a truce with them? Oh, right, I do have a truce with them. Oh, I was allied with them, wasn't I? Yeah, okay, so how long is that gonna still stick? A year, okay. Do I have a claim on there yet? If I don't, I should really get one. No, I do not have one yet. Okay, well, let's build some spy network there. If I can get Ragusa, that would get us a little bit closer to the Knights. Would also allow us to do a bit of shenanigans over here for the... or grab some territory from the Venetians as well, if need be. I do wonder if Naples is actually going to get independence in this war against... or that they are currently embroiled in. Because that could be kind of handy for us. We could then conquer some more land from them. Ooh, expulsion merchants. So they stay. That would be worsened relation with the Spanish. But we get +5 trade power in Valencia, or we get the inverse of that. I think they stay. We don't have great relations with the Spanish, but we don't also have disastrous relations with them right now. Oh, Milano is a seat of Cardinal right now. Okay. It's actually quite handy, I suppose. Ooh, and converted Napoli. Increased papal influence. Well, that doesn't really count right now, but that's fine. Quality ideas, we could... No, we're not actually going to take that yet. We'll wait for another year or two and get the Miltech. Then it's off to war with Venetians. Oh, and there we go. Torino's being converted. Trade protection in Venice, and Austria wants some... You know what? I'm going to give them money, so they can build up a bit of an army. Be ready for war against Venetians. They've got a whole lot of allies, including Russia. Okay. And... yeah... plenty of other nations. But I suppose they are kind of in a position to fight against Lithuanians and Polish. And we do need to fight a war against Poland to make sure that the Teutonic Order gets their independence back. Because we kind of need them sooner or later for the mission or the achievement that we're trying to go for. Oh, truce with Ragusa ended. And there we go. We do not have a claim there yet. But I suspect that once we do have that... Oh, convert heretics of Pisa. There we go. That's another province then converted. Is there any good workshops now? Ooh, Ravenna would be quite nice. Sure, let's get that one. And we can also get the Diplotech already. I'm going to save the points for now. Actually, what I should really do is try to do a bit of development. Reduce the cost, or at the minimum cost, see what would be... I mean, Cremona wouldn't be too bad. Siena is also quite valuable, I reckon. So we could get... Oh, yeah, that trade value is going to be huge. I'm going to go and get a little bit in there. But also, we could maybe improve the production in Terracina. Avignon could get a little bit extra. Most of these are fairly cheap, so we'll just go ahead and spend a bit of points to upgrade these slightly further. There we go, so both of those are now 15 development. And that actually does allow us to have yet another unit if need be. Portuguese exile. Well, Portugal already hates us, so we'll take it. Get some more prestige. We're now at 99. Munich wants to go through our lands. Okay. I don't think you really need to go through my lands, but sure. So we still can't get the claim on Ragusa yet, although we should be pretty close to that. Oh dear. We lost the... oh, this was the Yeah, the general that we got from the Swiss card, wasn't it? Right, then, well, we could always get a new general right now. Okay, 4-1-2-1. It's not great, not terrible. Like, the fire isn't that useful quite yet, but it will be quite handy in the future, and that one siege pip is actually quite useful, sieging down things, so yeah, I'll take it. England wants to go through my lands, okay, sure. Ooh, Portuguese exiles. Diplo, admin, military power. Oh. Yeah, sure. We'll take it. So how far? Okay, yeah, we're still a bit ahead of time in tech, so we don't need to worry about that too much. Yeah, we still need to get 2 more provinces from Genoa, essentially. That's easier said than done. It's not impossible to do, but it is a little bit tricky. We also need to get Milano and a few other things. We probably have a lot of aggressive expansion right now. Oh, yeah, we do. Although, looks like 3 leagues and Switzerland might not be able to... Oh, and we lost another general. Oh, dang it. Oh, there we go. 4-5-2-1. Wow, that's pretty good. Okay, let's assign that in here then. That is amazing. Right, well, I suppose we can probably bring that a little bit closer. This one's still suppressing some rebellions, although I don't know... Oh, right, this... Well, I suppose we've got army heading to Ferrara anyway. They do have a fort in Milano. Either one of these is going to be good enough to siege it down, I reckon. They also got a... Right, Brescia is another one. That's going to be a potential issue. So we'll cross that bridge once we get there. Oh, navals could be kind of handy for another coastal defense. Okay, let's go out and increase the development there a slight amount. We'll build that one in there. And I believe we are now... Oh, we're number 6 on the Great Powers list. Okay. Well, we haven't really well, we developed a little bit, and we surpassed both Austria and England. Portugal's got quite a bit, but that's mostly because of their subjects. And how far are we? We're probably... Yeah, we're 10th of the way for the economic hegemon. Could be somewhat useful. The naval hegemon, well, I don't think we'll be getting that easily, at least. And the military hegemon, that could be quite tricky. So I think the economy is probably our best bet as a hegemon. No, we are in a fairly rich area, at least. High development and all that. So it should be doable. Ooh, there's a more discovery spreading. Down. Oh, right, inland North America. Okay, okay. And New Spain's got quite a bit of area there, plus over here. So kind of, they haven't really conquered all of Mexico yet, interestingly enough. I'm sure they will soon enough, mind you, but they haven't gotten around to do that yet. They're not quite strong enough for that. I suppose they will be, but I do see that we are actually out of time with this episode. So if you enjoyed this, please like on subscribe if I haven't already. Also, get the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.